Baby, that skin look good. Yeah.
I surrender all. Ooh, I surrender.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Sonya Lene, and I am back with another video. I want to show you guys my morning skin routine, and I also want to update you guys on my health. I'm going to talk a little bit about where I've been. I'm going to talk a little bit about where I am and also where I'm going. I want to just give you guys an update on how I feel, what my days look like, because y'all know I have a little situation where it's hard to film, when I'm down. And I do have some down days, but the good news is I have more updates than down days. So let's get into it. Because I am a dry skin girl, my skin is super dry, y'all. It's been that way my whole life. And yes, I do drink water. But anyway, because I am a dry skin girl, I have to double cleanse. So I like to go in with my favorite oil cleanser. This is my favorite oil cleanser. It's probably the only one you'll ever see me use. I use it in the morning and I use it at night. And so what I like to do is just wet my face. All right, take my hands, wet my face, and then take the oil cleanser. And you need one pump. Literally, honey, this stuff will last. Okay, so let's get into it. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I was diagnosed with Chiari Malformation back in November of 2023. With that, I ended up having brain surgery. You can go back and watch the videos about my story on how I was diagnosed. I ended up having brain surgery because I had one long headache literally for about a year and a half. It was a painful time. Okay, I endured a lot. It affected me mentally. It affected me emotionally, of course, physically, and also spiritually. I want to just kind of give you guys an update on where I am now. I have really done some work on myself as far as my mental and emotional health. This sickness, it really took a toll on my life. It also took a toll on my relationship with my husband, my children. Like, it's been rough. We are all doing well, but that's because if we did not love each other the way we do, this family would be ruined. Because when sickness comes knocking at the door, people need to understand. And all I'm doing is wetting this because the product is in it and it adds more to my face. And I like to just work this in for a little bit. But anyway, if we didn't love each other the way we do, we would definitely be a family divided. You know what I'm saying? But we all knew that we had to come together and understand what each other needs during the time. I started off doing pretty much everything for the girls, for the kids, right? My husband has been an amazing provider for years. He had to go from just being the provider of the house to being everything that I was plus everything that he is. All right, y'all, I'm gonna rinse. So that really caused some issues between us. And because he had so much to do, it left me feeling like he wasn't really focusing on us as a couple, like on our relationship. So I felt very much alone. I felt unseen, unloved. I felt like my husband wasn't attracted to me anymore. Baby, it was a lot. Okay, so this is the tea tree oil salicylic acid balancing face wash. I'm going in with this. Okay, so let's wet her again. And then I'm just gonna add this. I already rinsed this off. I'm gonna add this to here. And we're gonna get it together. Ooh, that tea tree oil smells good. So anyway, it affected my marriage. My girls, it really was hard for me to see my children doing everything they could to take care of me after my brain surgery. Like, I'm supposed to take care of my kids. I don't want my kids taking care of me. So it was really hard for me to wrap my head around that. So we had to come to some type of balance. So all it took was a conversation and some understanding. I didn't understand why I was in the situation that I was in. I also did not recognize myself outside of being their mother. I'm gonna go in on this side and just kind of massage. This is more of the side that kind of gets all that dead skin off. And baby, lately I have struggled with some acne. Why? I do not know, honey. I am 44 years old. Acne be gone. Where was I? My children. Yes. So after having a conversation with my kids and just letting them know that I didn't want their lives to stop so that they could take care of me, it just turned into a way better situation. My husband and I ended up going to therapy because our issues seemed to be a lot deeper, because he didn't understand where I was coming from and I couldn't understand where he was coming from. I think we both were focused on what was disturbing to each of us instead of seeing it from the lens of the other person. So we struggled, okay? So today I have been doing work on myself, definitely more spiritually grounded. God has definitely blessed me to be able to kind of just see myself in the lens of him and also in the lens of others. Just reading the word and learning who I am according to the word of God and how to plan things and how to make sure that my day goes smooth. Things that make me happy so that I can reach other people like my husband and my children. And I noticed that when I'm happy, everybody's happy. So I had to make sure that toner, y'all. And I use toner in my hand. I had to make sure that I was working on me, becoming a better person, becoming a happier person. And that kind of spilled over to everybody else. I was able to understand my husband better. I was able to cater to his needs better. And not saying that my needs had to be uncatered to, but somebody got to step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be in a relationship and you always expecting the other person to do all the work. Somebody got to step up and be the center. Somebody got to step up and be that positivity in the relationship. And so, because I decided that was going to be me, and yes, this is toner, it just has a phone to it. So because I decided to step up, it seemed like our lives started going in the right direction. Our finances struggle, and still struggling, but we're doing a little better to the point where we can breathe, we can think straight, so that we can make sure that we are making enough money to fund our lives. We are not living above our means. I refuse to do that. Okay? If I can't afford it, I don't need it. I'm not stressing over what people think when they see me, or my clothes look cheap, my shoes look cheap, my hair, whatever they think. I'm gonna let them think that, because I'm gonna be okay with me and I'm gonna be okay with my husband and my children. So I'm not into trying to trying to impress other people because that's dumb. So this is the Glow Niacinamide Serum, brightening and toning. So as far as like my symptoms go, I get really dizzy. Maybe a few months ago, I was going to physical therapy. After physical therapy, I started feeling a little better. I was having less dizzy spells. I wasn't passing out as much, and I felt like the physical therapy had worked. So I was like, okay, I'm doing better. Well, a couple months passed, and then the dizzy spell starts to come back. I see my doctor. She's like, look, you have Chiari malformation. Chiari has its symptoms. We can kind of help you figure out how to manage your symptoms, but there's no cure for this. So every time I have symptoms, I can't just run to the hospital. You know, headaches, vertigo. I even have balance issues to where sometimes I just fall. I've always been clumsy my whole life, but sometimes, child, I'm tripping over air. I'm learning that it's a part of me and I have to be okay with it, because being embarrassed is not an option anymore. Like, no, I'm not gonna be embarrassed. So what I do is I try to make sure that I am hydrated. I try to make sure that I'm well rested, because there are days where I can wake up and have so much energy, be out here, do everything a little too much. And then for the next 2 days after that, I am completely exhausted, cannot get out of bed. Just to give y'all a little backstory on how Chiari works, because people ain't out here telling y'all everything. It's not just a headache disease, okay? Our bodies are unpredictable, okay? One day your body may be feeling you. Your body may be like, girl, get out here and do your big when you are amazing. And then the next day your body just gonna hate on you like, girl, I don't even like you like that. Get in the bed, lay down, don't get up, don't turn the light on, nothing. It's unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen from day to day. The only thing you can do is try to feed your body the right things to keep your energy up. Drink plenty. And when I say plenty, I mean more water than the average person. Okay, drink plenty of water. All right, so the next thing is my vitamin C facial serum. So we're gonna go with this. So today, I feel like I got more of a hold on my symptoms than I've had in a very, very long time. Yes, I still have dizzy spells. Yes, I still wake up feeling exhausted, but I have less days of that now because I feel like I am more attentive to it. Like the medicine and the other things, it's not gonna just do it for you. You gotta work the program, honey, because you're not bigger than the program. You gotta work the program. So what I do is every morning I get up, I try to make the first thing I drink water. Water. I have water, a water bottle sitting right next to my bed. Very first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is drink water. Then I have tea. Oolong tea to be exact, because it gives me energy. Okay, that's what I'm drinking right now. Things may change. I may switch up. Another product may, pique my interest. I may want to try something different. Okay, but I drink oolong tea. After that, I try to drink water pretty much throughout the day, but I do try to put electrolyte packets in my water throughout the day, just so that I can maintain, some hydration. Because if I don't have electrolytes in my water, it seems like I'm just going to the bathroom. So the water is going in and coming right back out. But if I put the electrolytes in the water, then I don't go to the bathroom as much. I still go to the bathroom, but I don't go as much. Those are some of the things that I do to stay hydrated, because hydration is very important when you have Chiari malformation. Now, when it comes to movement, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't going to no gym, because every day I wake up, I am grateful for the little energy that I have. So the little energy that I have, I try to use it to do some laundry or something around the house or something for myself, okay? Self-care is very much important, and you got to make sure that you're taking care of you. So when I have a little bit of energy, I try to make sure I make it count. And I'm not going to no gym. Yes, I have a treadmill in my house. I am going to start walking on the treadmill. And it may not look like what you think it should look like, honey. My treadmill time may be 5 minutes a day. That's big for anybody who has Chiari. I'm here because I want people with Chiari to know that you are in charge of your body. You are in charge of you, okay? Nobody can tell you what you feel, and people who try to tell you that it's all in your head, you're lazy, or you're just dramatic, hurry up and get away from them people. They don't mean you no good, because anybody who does not listen to you will never hear you, okay? Anybody who does not listen to you will never hear you. So get it together. Now, the next thing that I am going to use is this Black Girl sunscreen. For a morning routine, 9 times out of 10, you going outside, okay? So I'm gonna use some sunscreen. I don't use a lot because I don't need a lot. This is it for me, okay? And this is SPF 30. And so I don't need a lot. So what I do is I just rub it in to my skin. Now, I want to talk about my weight gain, because I know that if you guys have been watching me for a while, you can see that your girl done gained some weight. I had surgery, of course, in April of 2024. And this is April of 2026. So that was 2 years ago I had surgery. While I was down because I couldn't do anything, your girl was really hungry. I don't understand, like, I ate a lot. The first couple weeks I didn't eat very much at all. But after that, your girl was hungry. And I couldn't get up and move around and, you know, clean and cook and exercise and all of that stuff. But I could eat, okay? And I did that. I ate a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And my husband was not shy of giving me what I wanted, okay? So whatever I wanted to eat is what I ate. And your girl was scrolling through TikTok and I was seeing all these different recipes. Whatever I wanted to eat, I ate. I gained 38 pounds. Let me come a little closer. I gained 38 pounds in 3 months. Now, I want to focus on getting the weight off. Yes, I am going to continue to do right with hydration, all of that stuff. But as far as like eating what I want to eat from now on, no. God gave me a second chance at life. How dare I take advantage of his temple? So I am going to treat my body right. It's time for me to get on a journey to lose weight. So the next thing I'm going to use is this vitamin C skin cream. It's a glowing cream. And y'all can already see, honey, the reflection in the skin, period. Anyway, I don't need a lot of this either. So that, maybe a little bit more. Because I like this stuff. About that much. Don't need a lot at all. But I like this stuff. I like the way it makes my skin feel. So this gives my skin like a cooling effect. And I do masks, but I will never do a face mask for a morning routine. Most of the time, if you are getting ready to go out in the morning, most people don't have time to do no face mask. So I'm just gonna be real with y'all and let y'all know I'm not doing no face mask. And if I didn't tell y'all some of the products that I was using, I'm not tripping off of that, because these companies out here making way too much money off people they not paying, okay? So I'm not gonna be just calling out all the products. Now, one thing is, if you dry skin, it took me too long to find an oil cleanser for very dry skin. I am gonna always recommend this. These people don't have to pay me, honey. They done blessed my life. Now they can pay me, but they don't have to because I'm raving about this. I believe in this product. Yeah. Very dry skin, and this works. Y'all see this skin? So the last thing I'm gonna use is this Naturally Moisturizing Factors Phytoceramides Face and Body Spray. Yes, I spray this on my body. Yes, I got this at the Dollar Tree. And baby, this should not be a Dollar Tree. This should not be a Dollar Tree. Because this right here has become one that I will be continuously using. Yes, that much. And then you just let it dry, and then your skin is gonna be so amazing. So now, weight loss. We're moving into that in the next video. I gotta go do my hair because tomorrow my daughter is getting baptized. I'm so excited for her. And yes, she made that decision on her own. I am never gonna be the parent who makes their kid get baptized. I got baptized when I was a kid. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I didn't know what baptism meant. I didn't know nothing about it. But now I do. And I got baptized last year. And I'm so happy. I feel so free. I feel like I knew exactly what I wanted my life to look like in Christ when I went down in that water. When I came up out that water, I knew it was on. I knew I had to run this race, baby. And I'm running it, okay? I may not be perfect because none of us are, but I'm running this race. I love the Lord. I know He loves me. Y'all see how this is drying? Look. Oh, period. The very, very last thing that I'm going to do is put Vaseline on my lips. Now, my nighttime routine includes a lot more stuff. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if you guys want me to do a in-depth nighttime skincare routine. I will happily do that for you guys. But anyway, I wanted to update you guys on my health journey. I want y'all to know that your girl is all right, okay? I'm not struggling as much as I used to, and I'm learning how to manage the little struggles that I have. I'm so grateful to God for another chance at life, and baby, who gonna make it count is me. Okay, I'm not sitting up here worried about what other people think. I just want the Lord to be proud of me. And that's it. I want God to be proud of me. I want y'all to have the most amazing day on purpose. And me and God, we love you, boo.